Kia ora from Aotearoa. It's Poppy speaking with the current ninth wave Mayan energies from the True Time Count calendar. And happy new night wave 1, 2, 3 in the energy of 4 Earth in the Jaguar Dracena. 4 Earth, also known as knowledge, and this is synchronizing with a full moon, so it's very powerful. Conscious knowledge restructures our lives. It appears to me that we are poised at a precipice, and that with this new night wave, which is synchronizing with the full moon, we can become very connected, balanced, and informed by these energies. Astrology has been observed by those formerly controlling and harnessing the earth. Ritual times based on their calendar coded around commerce and competition can happen. So Easter may bring huge changes and disclosures, and we serve Earth best by continuing to remain connected with her and accessing true cosmic knowledge. We may bring balance and harmony to form by being united within. Our thoughts that then come from our soul connection with nature form calm, cherishing, honouring and aligning with her divine will. We will grow in knowledge in connection with our cosmic life forces, earth, sky and true organic seasonal time. We may also take responsibility for the negative thought forms that we create that are not life-affirming and arose in times of separation from Source. We may release them, correct them, and reform them into thought forms or consciousness that supports the birthing of a new paradigm where we are all freed up. Then we will discover the most amazing ways of living in balance and harmony together, serving creation from growing and expanding hearts. Manifestation grows. Negative thought forms towards others will return to the sender so they may learn how to manifest in balance and harmony. This is what I feel is a new quantum dynamic that is coming up. I really feel we are not to take responsibility for those around us who are learning these valuable lessons at this time, because that's actually their lesson that they need to learn from. So we have to be careful not to enable or insist and make it all okay if someone does something in division or destruction. They need to learn. I mean, we can be compassionate and be around them. We also need to not take it personally, but just understand that this dynamic is coming in place and is also going to see us forward in the future, because the quantum dynamic is going to keep humanity, all those that are ready and able and purified their consciousness enough, it is going to really enable us to harmonize and balance this way. For now, I suggest allowing the intelligence in these quantum changes to be, and eventually, as a collective, we will drop the destructiveness that comes from separation from Source. The inversion is being corrected through our Source-aligned consciousness. Without it, there's a gross lack of trust, faith, or hope for life to return, flourish, and harmonize here with our cosmic knowledge source planet. She's just amazing. It is impossible to ascend without true source connection. The connection is simply in nature. The Jaguar Dracena is about connecting profoundly with Mother Earth. This is where shaman find the answers to their vision quests. The vision quest where the eye is single as it is through the pineal gland. And the Jaguar way, or the shamanic way, is what was there before there was a lot of religious ideas. And when I say religious, I'm saying religious in the sense that they bind you up. At each level of the Mayan pyramid, there are time cycles measured in day and night waves. As time has quickened with our evolution, we have risen to the top of the pyramid of consciousness. So I've just got a graph up here so that you can just see how that consciousness is structured. And thank you very much to Sean Caulfield, who put this together from the research of Dr. Carl Kellerman, who has discovered these night and day waves, which hold the most amazing codes. Thank you to him as well. So you can see that there are areas described as unity or unitary and duality. This has to do with whether our consciousness is in each area more left-brained or right-brained or both. So since 2011, our consciousness returned to become more united, which means it's not polarizing one way or the other, but becoming balanced. And this is only for those that are using these energies. There are many people that are still choosing to stay in where they favour one side of the brain more than the other, in a state of division or where duality is playing out, which means that they have an opposing view. Okay, so since 2011, our consciousness returned to become more united, which means it's not polarising one way or the other, but rather becoming balanced. I have discovered that the pineal gland is at the centre in the brain, and it's where the photonic light of truth is received and transduced into our entire consciousness field, affecting everyone and everything. And I picked up a lot of this a lot of information in my personal meditations, and it is also coming from research from scientists like Dr. Carl Kellerman. And whenever I read research, I also check again with my consciousness, because we need to go really, really direct for the absolute truth. And so I know that Dr. Carl Kellerman was going absolute directly, using the strength of his pineal gland in his discovery as well. And it's very good research as far as I'm concerned. So let's receive the true light of source consciousness if we choose to serve this way. Let's keep ourselves calm, grounded, and in constant communication with Mother Earth, especially at this time and in the chaos that may be coming during this season. Together, in a divine connection, we can surpass the breakdown and resurrection of the great eras of disconnection that have culminated now. So we may balance all experience ever lived within our consciousness to thrive in soul connection with one another and life force. And this, to me, is what love is. It is that balance of every experience, and balance and harmony. And this is an intuitive perspective of the ninth wave time frequencies of unity consciousness of the sacred mind calendar from the cosmic axis, the natural and organic time pulses or cycles. And it's the 123rd ninth wave time wave, each of 36 solar days since the unity consciousness waves began in the Gregorian year of 2000. In the Kesh, I am another you. And just a little side note on the moon. Magenta Pixie, who channels some really interesting information. I was listening to her. She made some mention of the moon being new or upgraded or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is, because she speaks a lot in code, and then I think it's like our consciousness can actually it's like a seed that gets dropped into our consciousness we can explore. And I really do feel that something has happened and needed to, so the moon may not be being used for the divisive forces that it once has been. I do believe that through our consciousness really great things is happening, but whatever is happening, let's just keep creating the new from our purifying thought forms, and we'll get the hang of it eventually. And there's a copy of the current day wave on my Facebook cover page for people to access if they want to see a greater view of that. So much love to you.